The Constitution of India, Preamble. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution.
Hello children, welcome back to social class. How are you all? Are you all drinking lots of water nowadays? Yes, the hot days have already started. Take care of your health, drink lot of water, take lot of fruits which keeps your body cool. Okay? I hope you watched the previous video. In the previous video, I started the chapter Maps and Globes. We discussed about maps and its uses and how we can make out the directions. The sun rises in the east, the sun sets in the west. So based on this east and west direction, we can make out which is north and which is south. I think you all watched the video and found it very interesting. In today's class, we will be discussing about globes. Have you seen a globe before? Yes, we will see how globes are useful to us and how it is different from a map. You can take page number 99 and we will start with the topic globes and maps. We have a key question here. How are maps and globes similar to and different from each other? So in today's class, we will see how globes are useful to us and how it is different from maps. We will be discussing more about globes and maps under this topic. We have a PEP activity here. PEP activity number 11.7. Look at these pictures in figure 6 and figure 7 and answer the questions that follow. You can see two pictures here. One picture of a military plane. Figure 6 shows a picture of a military plane and figure 7 shows a miniature version of the military plane. We would have seen aeroplanes flying in the air. It is very big, right? And we also play with toys. Aeroplane toys, we play with aeroplane toys, which is nothing but a small model of the big aeroplane. Same way we play with car toys, toy bus. It is all a small model. It looks exactly like a bus or it looks exactly like a car, but it is smaller than these big things. വലിയ ബസ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ വലിയ കാറിൻ്റെ ഒരു സ്മോൾ മോഡലാണ്. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ കാണാൻ, പക്ഷേ ഇറ്റ് ഡിഫേഴ്സ് ഇൻ സൈസ്. സോ അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് ഈ രണ്ട് പിക്ചറാണ് നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ കമ്പയർ ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്നത്. Give one similarity and one difference between the objects in figure 6 and figure 7. അപ്പോൾ ഇതിൻ്റെ രണ്ടിൻ്റെയും ഒരു similarity and one difference you are going to write. What can you say about the similarity? Yes, they are images of the same object. ഒരു objectൻ്റെ two different pictures ആണ് അല്ലേ? രണ്ടിലും ഒരേ objectൻ്റെ picture ആണ്. What about the difference? They are different in size. One is a picture of the military plane. A military plane തന്നെ ഒരു picture ആണ് figure 6. പക്ഷേ figure 7 it's just a small version. അതാണ് miniature പറയുമ്പോൾ small version of the military plane. അപ്പോൾ military planeൻ്റെ ഒരു ചെറിയ ഒരു മോഡലാണ് അതിൽ കാണാൻ പറ്റുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ ഇതാണ് So this is the one similarity and one difference we can easily make out from the picture. Now based on this we will see what the discussion is. You can move on to the next page, page number 100. Have you seen little cars and planes that look like real ones? As I said you now, we used to play with toys. കുട്ടികൾ കളിക്കണ കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇപ്പോൾ ചെറിയ ചെറിയ ടോയ്സും ഉണ്ട്. It will be a toy of a car or it is a toy of a plane, like we would have seen. So these are called models. ആ വലിയ ഒരു പ്ലെയിനിൻ്റെയോ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ വലിയ ഒരു കാറിൻ്റെയോ ചെറിയ ഒരു വേർഷനാണ്, ചെറിയ ഒരു അതേപോലെ കാണാൻ അതുപോലെ തന്നെയാണ്, ബട്ട് ഇറ്റ് ഡിഫേഴ്സ് ഇൻ സൈസ്. അതിനെയാണ് നമ്മൾ മോഡൽ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ദ ആക്ച്വൽ എയ്റോപ്ലെയിൻ ഓർ ദി ആക്ച്വൽ കാർ ഇസ് വെരി ഹ്യൂജ് ഇൻ സൈസ്, അല്ലേ? ഇറ്റ് ഇസ് സോ ബിഗ്, ബട്ട് ദ ടോയ്സ് that they play with is a small one. So these are the ones called as models. These are called models. A model looks like the object it represents but is not the real thing. We use models to represent real things in a much smaller size. Models represents real things in a smaller size. It is not the real one. അപ്പോൾ ആക്ച്വലായിട്ട് ഉള്ള ഒരു തിങ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ എനി ഓബ്ജക്റ്റ് which is very big in size, a model is made that is smaller than the actual one. Size മാത്രമേ ചെറുതായിരിക്കുള്ളൂ, but the shape or the features or the characteristics, everything will be the same in a model. A globe is a model of Earth and it is spherical in shape. So a globe is just the model of the Earth. As we all know that Earth is spherical in shape. So globe, which is a model of our Earth, is also spherical in shape. A globe shows us the places on Earth on a smaller scale. Usually, globes are fixed on a stand in such a way that they can be turned around to view all sides of Earth easily. Globes come in various sizes. While most globes are mounted on a stand, some can be hung from ceilings too. So as I said, globes are all spherical in shape. You can find all the places of the Earth on a globe, but in a smaller scale. Our distance difference ഉണ്ടാവും, but you will be able to find all the places, and it is fixed on a stand in such a way that it can be turned around. ഒരു സ്റ്റാൻഡിലാണ് ഫിക്സ് ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്ന ഈ ഗ്ലോബ്, and it is very easy to rotate the globe and we can see all the places in all the sides of the globe. Okay, and it comes in various sizes. A globe can be a bigger one or it can be a smaller one. Why? Because it is just a model. അപ്പോൾ ഒരു മോഡലാണ്, ആ മോഡൽ വലിയൊരു മോഡൽ ആവാനും പറ്റും, ചെറിയൊരു മോഡൽ ആവാനും പറ്റും. Okay, and it is mounted on a stand so that it can be easily hang over on some ceiling, so that it is very easy for the children to show the globe and the places around the globe. You have a small activity here, activity number 11.8. Here you can see the picture of a globe and also a picture of a map. Now you have to write one similarity and one difference. What is the similarity? They both represent the Earth. So they are representation of Earth, and one is flat and the other is round. So map is a പേപ്പർ റെപ്രസെൻറ്റേഷൻ, അല്ലേ? മാപ്പ് എപ്പോഴും പേപ്പർ ആയിരിക്കും, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമ്മുടെ ഈ ചാർട്ട് പോലെ, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇറ്റ് മേ ബി ലൈക്ക് എ ബാനർ, ക്ലോത്ത് ബാനർ പോലത്തെ ആയിരിക്കും മാപ്പ്. സോ ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് എ ഫ്ലാറ്റ് റെപ്രസെൻറ്റേഷൻ ഓഫ് എർത്ത്. എർത്തിലുള്ള എല്ലാ പ്ലേസസും മാപ്പിലുണ്ടാവും, but we can easily roll it and keep it aside or fold it and keep it inside bag or place it somewhere in a corner, or we can carry it everywhere. But globe is something spherical in shape. It is a spherical representation. It is a spherical model of the earth and it is always placed on a stand. We will move on to the next page. Though maps and globes both show the location of places, there are differences between the two. So both are showing the different places of the earth, but there are some differences. So the one such difference we discuss now. We will see what are the other differences. Globes are used to see the shape of the whole planet. As we rotate the globe, we see the different places, oceans and seas on earth. So globes are helping us to see how the planet is, how exactly the planet is and its shape. And we can easily rotate the globe and see the places, oceans, seas on a globe by easily rotating it. Maps are representation of earth or a part of it on a flat surface. So maps can be either the map of the whole earth or it can be just a map of a particular place. A globe എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ full entire earth, all the places of this entire earth will be represented on a globe. But when it comes to map, it can be either the map of the whole earth or it can be the map of just a particular place like India map, American map, African map. Map can be of any one particular place or it can be the entire world map. We can locate places on a map, but we cannot understand the shape of planet Earth. So when it comes to a map, we will not be able to understand the shape of the planet Earth. It is just a flat representation of the Earth. So we will not be able to understand the shape of the planet. But when it comes to globe, we can understand the shape because both are spherical in shape. All places shown on a map can be viewed at once. Some maps are so small that they can be folded to fit in our pockets or bags. And same way on a map, just ഒരൊറ്റ glance we can see all the places. Like it is a flat representation. So by just looking into the map, we can easily find out where which place is located. But when it comes to globe, we need to rotate it until we find a particular place. And maps, as I said before, we can easily fold it and keep it inside our bags, or if it is very small, we can even keep it inside the pocket. It is very easy to handle. Here they have given you an activity number 11.9. Read the facts given in the box and sort them under the map or globe. So in the down part, under the table map and globe, they have given you some details. It flat representation of earth shows only one part at a time, can be folded, shows the whole planet. Spherical model of earth, easy to carry around, fixed on a stand, can be hung on a wall. So this we are going to categorize into two. കുറേ ഡീറ്റെയിൽസ് തന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. അത് ഏതൊക്കെയാണ് മാപ്പിൻ്റെ റിലേറ്റഡ്, ഏതൊക്കെയാണ് ഗ്ലോബിൻ്റെ റിലേറ്റഡ് എന്നാണ്. വി ആർ ഗോയിങ് ടു write it under two headings, map and globe. It is very easy and you can do it of yourself and check your answers. I am giving the answer along with this video. You do it of yourself and just check whether it is correct. Okay. Yes. The conclusion is maps and globes are representation of earth. While a map is a flat representation of earth, a globe is an exact model of earth with the countries, oceans and seas represented on a smaller scale than the original size. So both map and globe are the representation of the planet Earth One is just a model which shows the different countries, ocean and sea, and the other is a flat representation, and in a map we cannot find the spherical shape of the planet Earth. But when it comes to a globe, we can understand the spherical shape of the planet Earth. I think now you are clear about what is a globe and what is a map, and also understood the difference between a globe and a map. Now we will discuss the concept map. Under representation of Earth, we discuss the four main directions, that is the north, south, east and west. And we can represent the Earth on either a map or it can be a globe. You need to write the definition, one use and also one advantage, and we have already discussed all these points. You can copy these points in your studio book. Okay? All the points in the concept map are already been discussed in the chapter. I think you are clear with the topics maps and direction and maps and globes. So you need to read the chapter once again. We have completed our syllabus. Next chapter, that is the 12th chapter, Heritage of India. You can read it by yourself. If you have any doubts, you can call me. It is not so important from the exam point of view. So I will not be putting any class for chapter 12. So with this, we have completed the social syllabus of class 3. So you can start preparing for your exams. In the coming week, I will be giving you the portions for the exam so that you can concentrate more on those chapters. Complete all your notes, complete all the activities and start preparing for your exams well. We can start with our revisions going forward. Okay? Till then, take care of yourselves. Okay? Bye.